welcome back to Homestead Corner. I'm Ginny, and today I want to talk about getting things done. Now is the time. Oh my, I hope you all are staying cool. The heat here is just unbearable. The humidity is high and it is hotter than hell. And good Lord, it is so hard to get things done when it is this hot. But we must keep going. Things are definitely progressing. And I know we are already in the beginning stages of the SHTF and more is coming. It's going to get so much worse. You can just see it when you look around globally at the different things that are going on. I saw last night that a energy company in Australia has collapsed, leaving people in the middle of the winter with no power. And so they are getting shifted to other electric companies, power companies, so they can have their electricity. But as these things progress and things get worse, it can happen in more and more places. All these different places, there's so much going on. I also saw an article last night on one of the top 10 busiest ports in the world, which is out in California, was shut down yesterday. Nothing going in, nothing going out because of new laws that they are trying to impose on truckers. And that is totally understandable. These people need to feed their families as well. So I think that I'm not sure if they're still closed down or not, or where that has gone. I didn't see anything on it today. I did look, but these are things that we need to be paying attention to. When energy companies are collapsing, ports are shut down, inflation is at ridiculous heights. Heating fuel, I know here in Maine, heating fuel last year in the fall, from 2020 to 2021, it almost doubled heating oil. And Maine is very dependent on heating oil. I know a lot of other states use natural gas and different types of things, but in Maine and New England, we use tons and tons of heating oil. So lots of people have it, and the price has, since last fall, has almost doubled again. It just keeps rising and rising. We got the last 2 months, maybe it's been down a few cents, and that is, it is what it is. They're still releasing from the strategic oil reserves from the country, and they'll be doing that until October. So we can see these prices where they are, probably not going too far, I would say. Not too far until after November. But then once that stops, I think we are going to see more and more hikes in prices, which is going to make it extremely difficult to heat your homes over the winter. And people in cold climates, that's going to be a huge, huge problem. We need to get on any projects that we have right now, whatever those projects are, whether it is planting your fall garden. I know our garden really is just getting started here in Maine, but we are already planning where once things stop producing, we're immediately going to get new plants in that we can let go into the fall. And there are lots of colder crop plants for doing that, things like that, but we want to keep those gardens producing as long as we can, because snow's going to come and we won't be growing anything once it's snowing. 4 feet of snow makes it a little bit difficult to grow food. So those are things that we need to be thinking about. If you have projects around your house that need to get done before SHTF, I definitely would get on those projects. Figure out how you're going to get them done and get working on it immediately, because putting things off, we don't know when things are going to sour. They may not. Things may turn around and be beautiful tomorrow. It's the hope that everybody has, but we have to be realistic as well. So there is a good chance things are going to get pretty ugly. The global food crisis, global energy crisis. I mean, there's a crisis for everything right now. Everything there's some kind of crisis, and there's problems with it. We have massive droughts here in the States. I saw an article this morning down in Mexico. They have a big water problem down there. They're one area, I can't remember the state or town, but it was down in Mexico. I will link articles to everything I'm talking about in this video. So if you want to check it out, check the description box. There will be links in there. But they have water for their commercial businesses, but not water for the people and the residents, which is ridiculous. So they are having to get water in alternative ways. And these are things that we all need to look at. Whatever your preparedness goals are, working on those right now is super important. Getting the things done. If it's important to you to get your freezer cleaned out and all the food in there canned now, even though it's hotter now is a good time. At least get a plan together to get that done. We don't know when SHTF is going to happen. It could be 6 months down the road. It could be tomorrow. It could be never. We're not sure. But if we're not ready and it does happen real soon, then we are going to be in a pickle. So now is the time. Get those things done. Don't wait any longer. If you do not have a food supply in your home that you're comfortable with, it's time to work on that. Those are the things that we really need to be looking at. Do we have those alternative source of heat if we can't afford oil or gas? If it gets so expensive in the middle of the winter that we can't afford it, how else are we going to heat our homes? Making sure we have this stuff in place. Water, food, heat, all of those things are so important. So now is the time. I would not wait any longer. We really need to stay on top of this. And things are just getting crazier and crazier by the day. And that's it for today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.